Serious, I'm talking about legitimately, like, it doesn't matter what you do.
Beta, that's okay. That creep's still in beta. But yeah, so, I mean, right now it seems like despite the 2v2 in mid, 2v2 up top, it is kind of a passive laning stage. Neither team is feeling like they're under pressure to go for a lot of kills. I say that. Fade is actually coming up top. Perhaps thinking this is where the first blood is going to come. There's the snowball in. Crit getting initiated on. There's going to be a nice ice shot. First blood picked up. Rest in peace to Ian, who is not here to push his button. 2 runes at once off in mid lane. Fear in trouble. He's been blocked by the shards. There's still a snowball as well. There's one more raise if they need it. He throws it, gets the nice triple raise. As Fear goes down, Shadow Fiend picking up the kill.
I was somewhat concerned about in the drafting phase. EG finally does pick up a kill here, but back in the mid lane,
yep.
Yeah. Say the bottom lane's a wash. RTZ is getting as he expected, but you know Yang's getting quite a bit as well. The mid lane being heavily won, but the top lane is my big concern right now for VGJ as here comes a big dive on Sylar.
Oh, Sumail getting fairly low, but he's brought Sylar even lower. He actually walks back into him, gets Infernal Bladed again. Sylar ticking away, will burn down. 3 points from that Infernal Blade. Shadowbeam was rotating in, trying to get these kills. Sumail trying to TP out, it gets cancelled. Great play from Fade, stopping the great TP. Sumail will pay with his life. Raise used just for the exclamation mark as Misery up top. On the run. He's gotten his tower down very low with his team. The siege creep will finally be finished off. Misery needs to TP out, but I don't believe he's got a TP. It's on cooldown even if he buys one.
Oh, he needs some very sick juke, but it's going to get vision here from Io.
Can he get this kill?
No, he won't.
Poison Touch not going to offer enough damage. A lot of time being wasted as Fear is having some much needed alone time in mid lane.
Only disabled here.
Oh, they go into Sumail. He's got no TP to get out of this one. There's the Lucent Beam to follow it up. Misery sitting behind Sumail, but I'm not sure he can really save his life. Crit goes out with the Carapace. Can he hit a good Impale here? He wants to get Fade on the backlines. Will bring him down with the Impale. Back in the main fight, though. Dazzle gets brought down as a secondary kill, and Crit. No Carapace, Vendetta, Impale. He's got nothing to really play around. May actually go down here as well. And look to continue to run around in circles, buy as much time as possible, but there is no escape for him. Freeze is crushing it on the Shadow Fiend. It feels like mid lane. Crit.
Okay, good fake out here. They have Glimpse, cancel that TP. And Freeze, yeah.
Mega kill streak.
Yeah, very well played.
Maybe. Also, man, we've seen him get initiated on so many times. There'll be one more. He pops the hood. He's very, very tanky. But they should have enough damage to bring him down. No real escape. He's going to throw it a Doom here. Crit's coming in. Impale gets thrown out as well.
Okay.
Can they actually bring down Silas? Luna here. There's the Static Storm here. Misery coming in, looking for the heal bomb, but Luna's back to safety with the tower here. Fear arrived with an Exorcism, but the problem is there's an SF, and this is looking like a disaster for EG. VGJ, they've got the numbers. They've taken out 2 already. Looking for Fear, who's trying to heal himself through this, but there's no chance for it. Brought down. SF still alive as well, thanks with the help of the Yulsef. The Misery's next in the firing line. That's 4 dead. I don't think you call that one space created for Arteezy. I think you call that one a VGJ win. Yeah, that's actually a great smoke pop coming out from VGJ. If they get caught there, if SF dies, that's a huge disaster.
They're going to get one glimpse back. They're going to try to bait out that Spike Carapace. A lot of control here. Spike has already been
SF
used.
maybe able to finish him off. They go with the blink clap here. He was piped up, so Crit blocking a lot of this damage, but SF was just hitting creep. He's like, oh, you guys got this. Don't worry about it. Oh, almost getting Fear there. If they got that Ice Shots block, that would have...
Common war spot is have a ward there. And make sure that your smoke is not scouted.
That's a big kill.
Yeah. Oh, Yules is going to delay a little bit further, but easy raise set up here for Freeze.
It's in VGJ's hand. Let's talk EG. Lumi, how good of a Morphling game is this? Like, is it...
VGJ really wants to take a fight right now before their Aegis fades.
They've smoked up behind the Shadow Fiend. Are they going to get Jules here? Okay, he waves away. He has got the Lincoln Sphere. They pop it first. That sets up a glimpse into Static Storm. Arteezy in trouble. Brought down with the help of an Eclipse. They throw everything to make sure they get the kill. The high ground defense. Crit's there in the front lines. Blink in, Primal Split. Perhaps to try and create some space. The Doom comes out onto Luna. Gets snowballed forward. Luna, though, does not have the Aegis. That's to the Shadow Fiend. He drops a Requiem on Misery, forcing a defensive grave on himself. As it does look like EG will repel the VGJ push.
Leo in the front line. If he gets caught here, that's teamfight ultimate gone.
Blink in. No, Sumail, no chance to use the Doom. Possibly after the Static Storm with the help of the Grave here. Requiem going to get thrown out. Sumail brought down. Wave in from Arteezy, but he's being right-clicked down. Arteezy, he may have BKB, but he's got no wave for. Arteezy's dead. Oh no, it's a disaster as the glimpse back going to catch another crit. Next in the fire. Almost team wipe here. It's about to be with Fear. Unable to escape, I imagine. He has got a Yules as well as a TP scroll, but he's surrounded by 5 heroes. And it's a full 5-man wipe, Lumi.
They're drawing down line to the mid lane. What fast reaction.
The godly reactions for the Doom, that was even possible, but regardless, VGJ, high ground, mid-racks taken. They're bottom now as well. They are perhaps about to give EG their first loss of the tournament, unless EG have something to say about it. They still have Doom, because they're going to throw out on the SF, but there's no follow-up. At least on the SF, Brewmaster on the front lines, he's perhaps going to be the kind of sacrificial lamb. He's soaking up a bit of damage here already, but the chase is difficult. They're going to turn and fight. Snowball comes in. The Doom's going to be wearing off 2 Static Storms there on a couple of heroes here, and EG have lost 3 more.
By the way, look at the positioning of Death Prophet right now. He is racing back in the middle of the map. The reason is he bought back.
It's GG.
Yeah, they call it GG. So Fair bought back, he poured it in, and he got glimpsed all the way to the previous fight where he died. So he was just completely out of the fight for that engagement.
And RTZ TP'd into the shrine expecting a big fight to happen, and he's like, I've got no Death Prophet. My supports are dead.
He's obviously a very skilled player, so I'm actually more curious about the Faceless Void.
They're getting farm on their cores. They're generally very happy.
Fade getting that movement speed thanks to his spirit. Look at him go. The briefcase going right into Crit. Crit has shards. He won't sharp himself up, but the stop, it's going to be there.
Battery Rune 2.
Oh, they're going to actually rotate around here for Misery. Maybe Void hits 6, and then he comes up for a gank, and then Tinker now goes bottom.
Yep. If and when that might happen here. Casca bottom, bouncing between 2 nicely. ET wanted to go for the stomp. He's going to get pulled back in by the charge. The stomp's going to hit a couple here, but it's a snowball dodge. Crit making the plays there, saving what would have been a very bad situation if he didn't dodge that stomp. They would have hit at least 2, and now they may be able to get a follow-up kill here. Iron Shard's in a couple of seconds, but he's going to tango back to the tower, which will get him back to safety. Potential stop though. Maybe they chased a bit too far. Crit will have a snowball here, but doesn't look like he's going to need it. Nor will he want to necessarily go aggressive yet, but with a cast he might do so. Nice bounce between the 2. He gets another kill. It bounces back still. Reflection coming out as well. Great play from the support duo of EG, but Crit could be still going down. One more right click. He salves. He stays alive with the salve. More top lane though. TB trapped inside. Needs to be careful. Has a reflection, but he's going to be brought down again. EG support setting up kills. Support,
but we'll see.
No, there's a lot of damage here. Fear not even needing the ultimate. They've got Maledict and everything. He gets annihilated as AO TP's in. Didn't actually.
By DK being farmed, I'm pretty sure VGJ will gladly trade his farm for Freeze's farm. I think Terrorblade.
Chronosphere bottom. Sumail's going to go for it with a level 2 Maledict. Believe they've got the damage. He has got a 1. He's going to need to pop that for some heal. Yang, does he go for it yet? Pops it. Now he's still ticking, and that Maledict will finish him off. Yang should be dead here. Yeah. He dies, and
they want to fight this. Here we go.
Boy, TP in there. Already got the snowball here. Dragon Knight in the front lines. The stomp is there, but DK's already dead. He thought he would be safe with a potential Shadowblade escape, but he was still underneath the snowball,
and that could be bad. Mid lane.
Snowball in. Tiny speed initiated on Maledicted up as well. This blink is not going to get you out of this one. Here, picking up the kill, and EG.
Dragon Knight finds Sumail.
Oh, he's been walking into a sentry. He's going to get gone on it initially. Sumail in trouble. He gets bursted before he can time walk on Chrono. That's a great start to the fight for VGJ. Tiny next to the firing line. Being graved up. Can he get out of this one? No TP means no easy escape for him. Up to the north, it's Fear. But has been focused down. The Metamorphosis offering a ton of damage. No Sunder available. He's silenced himself with the Mask of Madness. It doesn't matter. He's tearing them apart. Misery surviving on a sliver of health until that last bit of damage coming out from Fade. 3 dead on EG's side, all off of a great initiation under the Void.
Crit has Shard available, but he gets stunned, and he's going to get brought down. Crit will snowball to the low ground. He still has Shard available. Excuse me, he doesn't. It's huge magic wand, though. One right click, magic wand.
Still want this kill.
Okay, Shard in 1 second.
Can he deny himself? No.
And that is going to be, what, 4 kills in that engagement?
Not have any vision any further. It was EG who had the high ground ward in the mid lane, so they immediately...
Oh, this ward's going to see Misery. I think Avalanche is going to cancel that TP. Force though, he's in a bad position. Misery, can he drop off his cast before he dies? AO's going to seal that kill with the Shadow Wave.
He may not know he's got this double damage. Roche is going to drop incredibly fast.
Yeah. Shard's gonna check
goes
things
in.
out.
Tinker's up top here. I think they're actually going to kill Roche fast enough, and EG not contesting it. I think the big thing is here for EG, yes, you can maybe get there in time, but do you want to fight into a DD Terrorblade with Grave backing him up? I don't think you can.
I don't think they even have vision of the Terrorblade, so I'm not sure if they even know that he has Grave or not. So somewhat ahead in these engagements because the Tinker issue has not been solved in Chronosphere.
Yep. Saves crit for the time being as they do bring down the... Oh, are they going to bring down the other time? The Grave is there. Fear going to pop the Exorcism as well. Sylar getting lasered up. The miss is there, and Fear charging forward with Arteezy's help brings down Yang. Couple more die for the VGJ side as Sylar has to drop the stun to get himself out of there, but Arteezy still with a decent amount of mana. Could look for the kill on Sylar, but does not want to dive further. And that's still a tier 1.
That's a 10-second BKB on Sylar, essentially wasted just to survive.
Not in a position to contest this one. Free Roshan uncontested. No punish like we talked about could happen after an Exorcism.
Yeah, this is where just having Tinker in your team is 100% the reason why.
Yep, there's a Dire Ward, Radiant Ward. Well, initiation blinking from Yang, finds the Tusk, who gets the snowball immediately. The Terrorblade going in, looks to burst down the void and succeeds in doing so. Fear needs to be careful. He's getting a lot of damage to the Terrorblade. There's the BKB, the Earthspear bouncing around as well. And it does look like they're going to settle for just the one lock. Back to the south side. Sylar has found Sumail. He gets brought down now. As Terrorblade hexed up, trying to chase him down. I think Fear needs to be careful, even with Exorcism up. Still very...
He's got the down. Rod of Atos. He's going to slow one down here. No. Crit's going to blink away. Do they have any more catch? Crit is going to TP out safely.
Oh, they caught a glimpse of him, but Tiny for Void. They fought into an Aegis. Killed Sumail twice. See if EG look to keep on fighting. They do find the Elder Titan here. Take the arcane.
Got the Force Staff.
Yep. That's where the Ice Shards can kind of work against you, but he still gets brought down thanks to a force in by EG, and now the Ice Shards coming out once again. Sylar's trapped on the wrong side of him. He's got no BKB for another second. Pops it now. No, could use the Dragon Ball. Made a significant...
Look at the damage!
Whoa! That Bloodthorn!
Yeah, just 3 shots. And his BKB, though, is running out.
Oh,
nice defensive Force Staff. The Snowball's coming in. That might just be a free kill. No, he blinks out. Crit. Just too fast. Now Yang is on the chase.
Uh-oh, got him with the Yules. Where's the backup? Tossed back into a reflection. Arteezy comes in, 3-man laser, he could be in trouble. The BKB from Terrorblade there, the Chronosphere as well. TV not caught inside with the lasers there. Grave will save the Tiny, keeps himself alive. Can they bring him down with the Spirit Siphon? They will. EG, take out 2, looking for the TP. Oh, they're going to get him, he's dead. No Sunder from the Terrorblade. Sylar. As he goes down, Fear invis up. Sylar will get the first kill. Can he find more? Gets the stun on Sumail. The Lincolns was not up. Sylar, though, still needs to get out. Has a Bloodthorn in a couple of seconds. Can he get Sumail? Not sure he wants to turn and fight. He's so goddamn slow. He can't move. Crit's there as well. Can't get the Lincolns. He gets the silence out. Oh no, Sumail! He may be dead. He's silenced. The Bloodthorn will finish him all.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Back and forth they go, and Sylar, he's the last dragon standing. They're going to push mid lane Ward, and that Ward might make all the difference. What a chrono!
Okay, there's a weave coming in as well. He's got a Grave. He can save his life if he needs to, but the Dazzle can't really get into this fight before Sylar's going to turn. Take out the boy. He wants more. He's got the BKB up. Yang getting chipped away up by the Tinker. Tinker on the high ground doing some good damage. Tiny goes chasing for him, but he needs to be careful. Arteezy gets the Hex, brings down the Tiny. It's TP, meanwhile, on his own.
It's a 2-for-1 engagement. Crit is on the chase, but look at the damage from Freeze.
Has a snowball, but he's silenced up. Dragon Knight and TV, the 2 main carries for VGJ, are still alive.
They check the Roshan. It's not up just yet.
And the standoff continues.
I mean, having a Tinker has got to be helpful, right, in this occasion?
Oh, Yang gets hexed up. He's been initiated on. Force Staff away. Oh, no! Misses the Chronosphere. This is disastrous for EG. They need to rely on the Tinker now to deal damage. Both BKBs being used. Misery game burst down by the Terrorblade. Full retreat for EG. They cannot fight. Fear just wants to get out and save his ultimate, but he's being chased. He's got no mobility here. The Yule's giving him some movement. Being used for the TP. Where's the stun? Fear gets hit by the Dragon Tail. Brought down, 3 dead. Roshan belongs to Vici Gaming.
I think the idea with this item is that he's blinking into the middle of the fight and just dropping a reflection on everybody, just causing a ton of chaos.
Also, I mean, you want that gap closing item to make sure that you're close enough to use Metamorph and kill people. Avoid get stunned, you want to be able to burst him down.
He's going to get initiated, and that Aegis is going to be super helpful here.
Yep, been gone on here. That Hex Blast so little. The Chronosphere from Sumail this time catching a couple. Nicely played, will bring down the tiny Aegis. Ayo could not get the grave off. He got caught in the trees with it, but it looks like VGJ want to turn and fight for the DK. He's been hexed, he's been disabled, but he gets the BKB up with the help of the Lotus Orb. Goes in on Fear. They want to burst down the old Snowball. Will save him. Goes on the ET as well. Will bring him down. Fear though still getting bursted by the Terrorblade Dragon Knight. The damage output is just too much. The toss in as well. Incoming from above. Sylar brings him down. What
Tinker.
A team fight. Whoa, Hex, they call Dragon Knight. Two-man crew. Ayo as he's got the grave. Throws it out, will keep Sylar alive, but he needs to get the Satanic off. Can he BKB? He's been perma-hex. No chance to BKB. No chance to Satanic. Yang is next. Trapped in by the Ice Shot. Nice Earth Splitter, but it's easy. Cleaning them off. EG. Run a train through VGJ Thunder.
And then eat it before the fight. Is that the true efficiency play?
This is the hero without buyback. They look to burst him down. Grave is there. Yang, can he get out of this one? He's going to use himself up, but I don't think there's an escape for him. He's been brought down. Dead for 100 plus seconds here. They get the sleep on the Fear, who does pop the Ghost Scepter. Saves himself from the Terrorblade. Not so lucky is the Void. That's Sumail dead. Potentially a problematic situation for Misery as well. Buyback from the Void. He's going to have a Chronosphere soon to cast. Still bouncing around, and Misery somehow survived through it all, but will finally get caught out by Sylar. I think Sumail just knew he was going to have to buy back regardless. Even though he doesn't get to come and team fight crit. Snowball forward. Can he get the blink away? We've seen this time and time again. Doesn't get the blink to the high ground. They get the Hex coming out here. They want to bring down Terrorblade. Can they do it? Sylar though, instead he gets the Sun on Fear. Can they burst down the old man?
Sunder!
Lincoln's up. He gets the Sunder out on TZ. He's dead. With buyback, he may not want to use it. The buybacks are going to come in. Pouring from EG. They do want to go for it. They want to try and end this game. They know. No Dragon Form. No Metamorph. They have close this one. It's back up. Sumail doesn't need it for the Dragon Knight. Will burst him down. Okay. Not sure there's an escape. They're going to leave him for dead, I believe. They chase. They want more. The Grave will not change the fate of the Dragon Knight.
Well, EG has spent multiple buybacks, but the most important thing is, they're going to get Roshan fight winning in that engagement. If they didn't have that second Chronosphere, there was no way that EG would have been able to buy back, take that fight.
Yeah, that's a dire scan. They just want
to Fear. Or Sumail, rather.
Oh, he's okay. Sumail into a pack of walls. VGJ Thunder will take him out, and that Void does not have buyback for 50 seconds as you need to against a Tinker.
RTC's BKB.
Yeah, he's able to just hold his ground and fight. Forces VGJ back, and no Void buyback so far. Okay, there's the Grave. Dragon Knight getting low. Pops the Satanic. He's going to heal off some creeps. Gets him back very healthy.
That's a lot of cooldowns used, though.
They really want to force this buyback, and EG really do not want to use it. I think it's worth giving up. One lane of Rex is not a big deal.
It really is.
You can hold that buyback.
Freeze blinks forward, but now he gets hexed up here. Sylar now blinks forward as well. They're going to try to get a kill Misery. Misery, though, he's in Viz. He's going to get control, but Misery is still fine right now. He turns around and starts dropping some spells. RTZ on the backline, just letting it rip. But now Sylar goes in. RTZ slows out.
Okay, they're going to turn this one around, Lumi. And again, saving some life, but not enough. The Tinker has to buy back the Void. Really does not want to use it. He's trying to hold on to a TB. With his BKB being popped, going to turn and fight. Fear in the front lines. Ghost Scepter's up. He wants to stand his ground. He wants to do some damage with his exorcism.
Freeze is being controlled.
Nice force start. Gets TB from the low ground. Can he get the Thunder off? He gets back to safety, but now TB brought down VGJ. Sumail dead. Chronosphere catches 3. It's going to destroy VGJ.
Buyback coming out here from VGJ Thunder, but the fight's won. Meanwhile, Freeze has ported to the mid lane to actually destroy the racks. Can he actually make it out alive? That's a question. Get out alive. That's a question.
They're looking for him.
Uh-oh. They're catching up. Does he get vision? One more blink is all he needs. He gets the Rex. Where's the support from Thunder? They need to back him up.
They saw the buyback. There's a Chronosphere again. They're going to get this kill, Lumi. TB.
Wait. He's still alive.
Okay.
Thunder
on the Tiny. Keeps himself alive, but Tiny not going to be so lucky. This does not look good for VGJ. They get the avalanche out in a couple. Sylar on the front lines of the Dragon Ball for a couple of seconds. Terrorblade doing what he can to turn He's got Metamal. He kills Sumail. This game not over yet, Lumi. TB, he wants more. He wants fear. Buyback coming in from the void. And EG. Sylar's running right into them. It's there. He blinks away. Sylar picks up now. Tiny gets Chronos with the Dragon Knight. Not looking good. The Earthsplitter coming in. Catches out 3 this time. Gonna time walk these. Go for the other time. Take out those stuns. Heads up on the Dragon Knight. He can't do a whole lot. It's TB trying to bring down Fear, but the Ghost Scepter saving his life. Sylar, meanwhile, takes out the Tusk. Tinker is dead without a buyback. Fear. Lotus all done. He's on full retreat. Can't really be kept up with for now. TB out. Will he make it?
Stun!
No! He gets out of there. The stun was too late. Who's going to boot to travel into these fights?
Oh, they're just going for it now.
They've got DD. Of all the time, 72 minutes in, Terrorblade, Metamorph, double damage. Once the tier 4s, Tinker has no buyback for 2 minutes. They want to end this game. They can ignore the heroes. Where's the Chrono? It's on cooldown, Luby. 40 seconds without. Sumail cannot defend this. It looks like VGJ will take out the tier 4 towers. Aegis is pop. They're going for the throne. They're going for the GG. Evil geniuses. What have they got left? I don't think it's enough to bring down Free. He gets some beneath the thunder. He ends it. Throne goes down. And EG are defeated in game 2.
Transforms against heroes like a Tidehunter, Medusa, and DP, which you don't want to get close to.
Just going to get a great body block on Sylar. Sylar is going to give up the first blood. Misery will pick it up.
You don't really want to touch this Medusa, who's so incredibly tanky. And yeah, they're going to find the Tusk. Snowball to buy some time here, but Arteezy waits for him to pop out, then gets a couple right clicks off the Boulder Smash to help get the kill. Arteezy gets his second kill of the game. VGJ want to punish. They're chasing, looking for Misery, who has been slowed down by the Spirit Siphon. That's a Death Prophet TP, though, so it doesn't really feel like it's feasible. Top lane, meanwhile, Arteezy being initiated on by Freeze with the Death Prophet. The Silence coming out as well. No Sunder. He's still just level 4, and he gets brought down. Medusa wanting to find some experience. Top lane Misery, though, thinking he's got some alone time to get some levels of his own, getting gone on here. We're seeing a lot of these kind of under-leveled heroes left alone. He may have found the kill. Top lane, meanwhile, Exorcism. They've gone in on the Death Prophet here. They're going to bring her down through the ultimate. That is not what you want to see if you're VGJ.
They're going to get the Disruptor kill as well. Very low movement speed. The Orb of Venom slow him down. The Decay giving them a little bit extra damage, and here comes a kick.
Mates at some point and initiated. Sylar kicked back in the mid lane. Arteezy there. No Venom for a couple more seconds. They do need the Nyx assassin, it feels like, and that's exactly who's showing up. Fear takes the end.
There's the Ravage.
Ravage, it gets
what a silence!
Oh, nicely played. Arteezy's got Metamorph, but kind of defensive Ravage. Perhaps with Death Rope coming in, they can turn this one. They want to bring down Fear. Hasn't got Carapace up, but it's Kama, Freeze on the Death Prophet. Spirit siphoning himself back to a bit more health here, but the chase is on Sumail and Arteezy. Slow him down the reflection, get the kill on the Death Prophet. Back in the river, Fade on the run as well, and Crit may be able to bring him down. Stun, roll, no silence needed initially. Has the Urn charges as well. There's going to be a snowball in Fear Carapace, but he still goes down. A small consolation prize for VGJ, unless they can get more. The body block from Misery, trying to bail Crit out here, who does have a roll in a couple of seconds, and he set GPM records in that last game of his with this build. But it's not about the Terrorblade, it's mid lane where VGJ want to mount their defense. They've gone in on Crit, they will get a decent initiation. Yeah, great kick will buy him some time, but he still goes down. He's doing incredible damage with the Magnetize. Just doesn't seem like there's enough follow-up. Puck does not want to commit to this one. Perhaps with Misery getting a lot of decays out. Yes, Sumail can actually join himself in, but he may have done so into his own death.
Oh,
17 one charges, and with the Static Storm onto Sumail, he's actually dead. He will regret that jaunt.
Mid lane roll in again.
Yep. Immediate silence. The burst damage is there. Nicely played. There's a Dire Ward. He thought he was safe, but the range for the initiation is just too big. Crit gets glimpsed back in, but not sure they want to follow this one up. Static Storm has come back up. I think he realized they were about to go in, and Fear actually throwing out a Carapace, and the ping's coming out. It seems that they know they're here. Coming in from behind with a Tombstone. They go in the Disruptor, trying to take the Static Storm out of the fight. Well, not quite successful. Here comes the Ravage onto 2, and VGJ have responded well, taking out both Nyx and Earth Spirit.
They need to get a little bit more here. They did commit both Exorcism and Ravage. It looks like they will get Misery as well. And
Is that enough, do you think?
For VGJ?
Yep.
I think it's more than enough. The fact
if pops, he will get spotted by this ward immediately.
By the way, Fade is has a Blink Dagger, so he can snowball and jump out.
They see in the Shadow Blade initiation from Arteezy. He's there with the silence. They burst down the Tusk. He's done for. Sylar, he can't pop the Stone Gaze because of the Mask of Madness for now. Boulder Smash goes through, clips Yang on the Tide. He doesn't have much mana to work with for this fight. And EG will back off. Will they go for Roche?
Maybe the pipe.
He did drop his items to pop the one, so we got a bit of extra value there. They go on the Medusa. Sylar's lost his mana pool here. Pops the one, but he's still got no mana left. They didn't get him with the Meteor Hammer, but the Yule's up. Will buy some time, but no Impale. As it was still on cooldown, the Silence coming out now as well. Does not look like EG will get those additional kills.
And that's Metamorphosis almost ending. So they don't get pretty much anything. No Roshan.
Almost a perfect tombstone bait of sorts. It's Misery getting glimpsed back, not the perhaps ideal target. And Fear also caught in nice shots. Bit of a standoff here as the Atos chase is on. Fear getting tossed up in the air with the Walrus Punch. He may go down here with the Silence. He can't really do a whole lot. And EG on full retreat.
They have Gush available in a couple seconds. Crit. There's really no way for him to counterplay this. Not that I think of.
That's got a stun. We'll hit 4, but
yeah,
not going to go in. Which is as well as the TB Illusion, giving some good intel. Zumail going in from north. Ayo has a Static Storm. He can drop the numbers. Nice blink, Walrus Punch. He catches Zumail with the Silence. Zumail needs to use his heals defensively. In goes Crit. He snatches the Aegis. Crit's done it. He's bought some time. They take out the Tombstone to deal with this fight. It's going to be a dead undying, but they've lost Disruptor on the side, as well as Tusk. It's EG coming out on top of the Roche fight. Costs them one buyback to do so, but well, things like the Ravage Exorcism comes out to Mail, just trying to take out the creep wave, but it's 30 minutes, double siege creep. The timing for this push could not have been better from VGJ, as they will look to take out the Tombstone. They impale, they go on the
What a snowball.
Yeah, snowball save is there, as well as setting up a kill on Fear. Nicely done from Fade.
But look at the top lane of Rax. Arteezy's trying to go for a base trade. He's going to do a ton of damage to that tower.
Very, very fast, Lumi. It is a good old-fashioned base trade. VGJ needs to start thinking about, do we defend? Tuska's TP'd back, trying to deal with Arteezy here. They take down the mid-Rax themselves. Top lane going down. It is a 1 Rax for 1 Rax trade.
He needs to cancel this TP on Arteezy, but Arteezy with a Shadow Blade just gets out of there.
So, yeah. Can VGJ get more back in the mid lane? They're looking to finish off Crypt with the glimpse back. They don't, well, they won't even need the glimpse back.
And that was a very good defensive play for...
Arteezy wants back in. His Metamorph still has a bit of action on it. Another smoke up from VGJ.
Oh, God. And they have Ravage available.
Who are they going to go in here? They pop it. Misery may just be left for dead. I think this is a hero you let die. Yes, you've got this Metamorph going, but no, they want to fight this one. They're trying to take the fight. EG. Arteezy goes in with BKB. Can they burn Silent? He can't use his ultimate. He's being silent. Arteezy wants to get the kill Medusa. He's lost the Metamorph, though. He's back in melee form, and with that, he may be done for. Silent still incredibly low. He gets brought down. Arteezy on the run. Yule's stuff needs to find the Thunder Tug. He's got a man to stop, but he's been chain stunned by VGJ. They've lost the Terror Blade. On the run is Crit, who gets blocked off by VGJ. Misery dead as well, and Tumail. He's just trying to pull this creep wave away. Trying to buy some time for his team so that they don't lose their high ground. Not want to go in here. They're looking for bigger prey, and it is Sylar. He's got Stone Gaze again. They get the Silence. He immediately force up. So are they going to chase this one? Sumail gets hexed up. He could be in trouble. The Static Storm to fall up. Sumail on the puck. Uses himself defensively. Arteezy pops the ult for BKBs, but he cannot do any damage because of this Stone Gaze. He does not want to get turned to stone. Fear, impale, and run. Drops a Carapace, but he's still in trouble. Very, very low. The Gush will finish him off. And Arteezy, he's the last hope, but without a BKB, he's still in a bit of trouble here. Ravage and fire around. Sunder's Fade wants to get this kill, but he's being hexed up. Ravage comes out. EG get hit by absolutely a crushing team fight here. They've lost 4. Immediate buyback from the puck of Sumail, and this does not look good. Sumail even jaunted back into this one.
And now he gets glimpsed back into the fight. Sumail's going to get control. He has Yules. He has Phase. I think he can make it out of here. He needs to actually blink. Okay, he blinks away. He orbs.
I think you just ignore him. Go push a lane. You've got 4 dead.
Yeah.
And he theoretically could. I don't know about this.
Frozen Sigil is on cooldown for a while.
8 seconds, no Tide Ravage. Can they do this quick enough? It looks like the answer is yes. They'll get the Aegis and the Chi. Stone Gaze is used. Arteezy does not need to fight into this one. Throws the Reflection out. And we'll wait for this to wear off. Nice fault smash going through, catches the Medusa. Medusa in trouble. EG gonna go chasing now. No stone gaze to worry about. Arteezy, BKB's charges forward. Potential ravage once his BKB wears off. The Walrus Punch will buy some time. Can they bring down Arteezy? The answer is yes. He won't have Metamorphosis. Even though he's got Aegis, this could still be bad for EG. Sumail in the front line doing a ton of damage as well as the Magnetite from the Earth Spirit. Arteezy gets the Sunder up, but he's still in some trouble. He gets kicked back from Crit, trying to keep him alive. Sunder, EG, Arteezy, he Silver Edges, he takes out the Disruptor, he gets back to safety. Can he get out of this one, slowing them with the reflection?
He could maybe even turn around. He does have the Bloodthorn back up, and now the heal HP. Sylar is still very low. Oh, he's gonna go for kill. The Hex gonna be there. Can he actually get off? He has Yule Scepter in a couple seconds. Arteezy really looking to man fight, and that's gonna be the kill on Freeze. On the backline, Sylar being chased, and I don't think they're gonna get Sylar. He has way too much. And now Sumail, that's gonna be a dieback on Sumail. Fair's been corralled in as well. He has very low mana. He has no teleport scroll. Fair is gonna go down with the rest of EG.
What just happened? They got VGJ so low. That was incredibly close to being an EG victory. All they needed was a bit more damage to kill off Sylar, but... Oh, Rapier. Medusa wants to end this game, Lumi. We've got ourselves a Rapier. They're going for the tier 4s. They are so close to securing a 3-0 over EG right now. VGJ looking for some revenge. No Puck, no Nyx Assassin. Can EG defend Arteezy? He's been hexed up. He can't get the Sun Drop. It looks like this is it. EG. They call it. They have been 3-0'd by a resilient VGJ team. Bouncing back from the lower bracket. They've done it. Look at the excitement on the VG Gaming side.